Now for you for the neck and shoulder area. If I look back through my videos, neck and shoulder is the one that has the most views. You all seem to need a neck and shoulder yoga class. So here's another one for you. As always, do take care, do listen to your body. Our body always knows best. We have that inner wisdom to always guide us in our practice. You will need a yoga block if you have one. You could also use maybe a hard container or even a very small pillow, and you will also need a strap of some kind, whether you've got a yoga strap or you can always grab something like a dressing gown cord or even a small towel. So let's get going. We're going to sit on our block to start. If you do find it comfortable to kneel, I want you to kneel sitting on your yoga block. And if this really isn't comfortable, you can always grab some pillows underneath the thighs or even underneath the ankles, or a rolled up blanket or towel. So we want to start just by sitting with our spine lovely and long, and let's close our eyes. So have the shoulders soft, the hands resting on the knees or thighs. And just see if you can send your spine even longer. So you're reaching the crown of the head upwards. As you inhale through the nose, just feel the breath entering the body. Into the back of the throat, the chest, the lungs, and the abdomen. As you exhale, just being aware of the breath travelling back through the body and out through the nose. Let's take a few more breaths here. Dropping your chin down towards your chest, so you feel that stretch in the back of the neck. It's quite nice just to keep the eyes closed. We're going to start to roll the head over to the right side. Really keep your movement slow. Drawing a circle. We don't want to take the head back far, so just sending the gaze slightly up towards the ceiling as you come over to that left side. Head back to the centre, dropping the chin down, and then reverse your circle. Keep the shoulders lovely and relaxed. Really heavy in the shoulders and the arms. Drawing that circle over to the right, all the way down to the chin, comes to the chest, and then let's reverse. So remember, keep that movement lovely and slow with your long breath. And we're going to do that one more time. Bringing that chin down to the chest and bringing up the head. Let's bring the arms up and stretch up, and then take the arms back. So start to draw a circle with the arms now, really stretching them back, reaching them up. If you need to release from that kneeling position, you can come to cross-legged. And one more circle, reaching up and back, and then let's go the other way. Lovely long arms, like you're swimming, reaching up and forwards. And let's Let's do one more. Reach it up, reach it forward, release those arms. From here, inhale, shrug the shoulders up, and then as you exhale, let the arms go heavy. So it's an inhale, and take an exhale through the mouth. Let's do two more. And release. From here, take your left hand round to the outer edge of your right thigh and take your right arm back. Now really bring your right hand back to the ground beneath you and pull that right shoulder back. Sending your gaze behind you. Come back to centre, take your right hand to the left side, left hand back, pull that left shoulder back. And release. Come away from your block now and come into your table position. So make sure those knees are underneath the hips, hands are under the shoulders, and then just step the hands forward, kind of a hand width forward on your mat. Let's start to draw a circle, so let's sit back towards our right heel and our left heel, and then keep going over towards that left wrist, that right wrist. Moving that lovely circle of the whole body now. Keep with your long breath, inhaling all the way in, and exhaling all of the way out. Make sure that breath is lovely and long. And then let's reverse our circle the opposite way now. Some clicking and releasing going on in the body. That's all good. Especially if you're practicing first thing in the morning and the body's just waking up. And come back and sit back to your heels and send your arms even longer as you drop your forehead down. Just shuffle the big toes together. And then just roll the head a little side to side, like you're massaging your forehead. Rolling left and right. From here, start to roll up, roll forward, send your hips down to your mat, and then exhale, push back, dropping the forehead back down. So it's an inhale, roll forward, bend at the elbows, exhale, roll back. And do that a few more times, bending at those elbows. You can keep the chest down towards the ground, or you can keep the chest up, not go too far. If you want it stronger, you start to send that chest down to the mat and push up. I'm going to do two more. And we've got one more to do. Back to those heels and come back to your table position. Let's open up with that right arm, take that stretch, look up towards the right hand, and then thread the right hand through the left. Bring your right ear down onto your yoga mat, and let's send that left arm long, reaching up towards the ceiling. And then bring that arm around the lower back. So let's breathe into our right shoulder. A little check-in here. How does that side feel? Is that where you're holding tension? Send your breath to any tightness. Just see as you exhale if you can allow that tension, that tightness to soften and release. Let's use our left hand to bring us back into that table position. So from here, we're going to reach up with that left arm, reaching up. And then thread that left arm through the right. Drop your left ear down onto the ground, onto your mat. And then send that right arm long. And then bring it around the lower back. Excuse me. Just holding here. Now sending the breath into that left shoulder. Just creating that space in the left side. Rolling back to your table when you are ready. Just from here, just tuck your toes and push back into a downward dog. So your head is just heavy. There's no weight in the head. The body's always supporting that heavy weight. So in down dog, it can just be. And go. Again, maybe it feels quite nice to give the head a little shake side to side. And then maybe nodding yes and no. Maybe that feels good. Again, you're listening to your body. Maybe it's a combination of both. Maybe it's just holding. Hanging out in down dog, letting everything go. Take a walk with your hands towards your feet and then let the whole body go. Inhale, roll all of the way up. Bring your palms together. Link hold of your fingers and just take a stretch over to your right side. We're not going to be standing too long. We want to make sure we do work the whole body. The whole body is connected. Come back to center and then just head over to the opposite side. Coming back to center, release your arms. So from here, we're going to take an inhale, bringing the arms up. And as we exhale, we're bending at the knees and we're swinging the arms back. So obviously you're going to do this faster now. So you inhale, you come up. Exhale, swing back. And as you inhale through the nose, you can exhale through the mouth and just let everything go. Really getting that movement in the shoulder area, in the arms, letting them feel heavy. Let's take 2 more. Coming back to the top and letting the arms go. I want you to grab your belt now, or your strap, whatever you're using, and then have your strap the width of your shoulders and arms, so just holding it down. Have the same distance with the feet, so they're shoulder hip width apart. And we're going to start to inhale and bring our strap up. So we take our strap all the way back, sending our arms back, but making sure we're not pushing into the hips. So we want to really ground down with the legs. Take the arms back maybe a little further. So you open up into the chest and the shoulders. Remember, everything is connected. Make sure you've got a strong core here, supporting your lower back. And then just take a bend into the right elbow and draw the right elbow towards your waist as you head back over to that right side. So that left arm is long. Holding and breathing down the left side of the body. Now this small movement might be quite challenging. Remember, you're listening to your body. Maybe you need to release a little sooner. And then let's inhale and stretch the arms back up. And then you start to take that bend of the left elbow, bending in, Once it's there, you can then stretch a little to the left, holding that strap, feeling that stretch down the right arm and the right side of the body, maybe going a little deeper. Holding here. Make sure that breath is lovely and long. And come back to center. Let's drop our strap down, back to the ground. And then keeping the legs exactly where they are, send your hands behind you and link your fingers. Pull your hands down your back. Long arms. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to hinge and fold forward. You can keep that slight micro bend in the knees, sending the hands up towards the sky, the ceiling. See if you can keep the palms linked together. Breathe into those shoulders. You're squeezing into the lower back, the scapula. Again, that head is heavy. Come up with care. Keeping the core tight. Release the arms. Come back to rolling the shoulders now. Rolling up and back. Up and back. Making that roll a bit bigger. And the arms involved now. Squeezing and releasing. And then let's do the same the opposite way. Rolling up and back. Sorry, up and forwards, I should say. And then make that circle a little bit bigger. Shrugging up and forwards. And release. We're going to come back down to the ground. So come back into your table. And from here, take your knees as wide as your mat and send your big toes together and stretch the arms long again, forehead down. So you're sitting back towards your heels. You've got that lovely stretch down the spine. Let the fingers soften. And then take a walk over to your right side. So take your hands all the way over to the right. Bring your left hand on top of your right and then drop your forehead back down. You can always grab a little bit of support. Once you're there, relax the arms so you can just feel that stretch along the left side of the body. There's no clasping the fingers, gripping, just let them feel soft. Soften the jaw and the tongue. Soften the whole of the face. Just finding your long breath again. Very slowly take your walk back to centre and then head over to the left side. So right hand can go on top of the left and you drop the head back down. See if you can inch a little closer to the heels, giving you that stretch a little further. That lovely long breath down the right side. Making your way back to centre. Let's come back to centre. Just push back into that down dog for a moment, pushing back. Long arms, long legs. And then take a walk towards your hands. We're going to sit down all the way to our yoga mat on our glutes. Send the legs long. I don't want to forget the legs. So let's inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Maybe your strap is around your feet as you reach. Maybe you're holding your toes or your legs. I'm just going to hold here for a few breaths. See if you can lengthen out of the lower back. So we're not rounding, our gaze is forward. Holding here. Let's take one more breath. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, release. Let's draw in that right knee. Take the foot over the left. Let's hug our right knee with our left arm. Right hand back. Take that twist through the spine. Pull that right shoulder back. You should really feel this in the upper back, the middle back and the lower back. Gazing behind you. Make sure that right hand is not supporting you. It's just there as that prop. Roll back to centre. Send your right leg long. Draw in that left. Left foot over the right leg. Hug that knee with the right arm. Left arm back. Let's twist and turn to our left shoulder. Remember that spine is long. Crown of the head reaching up. And let's hold here. Push your right heel away so you get that engagement down the leg. Back to centre. Send that left leg long. So this is where you will need your block. We're going to give ourselves a little head and neck massage. So take a bend into your legs and roll back with your head on your yoga block. So make sure you adjust it to where it feels good. You don't want it pinching into the top of the back at all. It should just be on the head. I need to take my hair out so there's no hairband digging in. So just have that bend in the legs for now. Make sure your block is in the middle of your head. And then if you want to, you can send your legs long. It's going to depend on your lower back. So you decide. I want your palms away from your body, arms away from the body, palms facing upwards. We're going to close the eyes and we're just going to start to roll the head towards our right shoulder. So keep the head in line, but just slowly turn it to the right. And if you find there's any points that need that little bit of attention on the way, just hold and rest there. Pushing the head into your block. Should feel good. Keep the movement really slow. Moving all the way over to the right, like you're trying to bring your right ear down to your block, and then hold on that right side. Really stretch down the left side of the neck. Take a very, very slow roll back to center. Making your way all the way over to your left side, really, really slowly. Remember to hold on any points that might need it. No rush. And then once you get to that left side, turning as much as feels good, and then resting and holding, so you've got that stretch down the right. Rolling back to center, really taking your time. Once you're there, just draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze and a hug, maybe a roll. And I want you to roll yourself onto one side, very, very slowly, rolling yourself back up. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Thank ourselves for our practice today. I hope your neck and shoulders feel better for it. Do drop me a comment down below if you liked the class, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Have a great day. Take care.